The COI will establish the events and contributing factors leading to the cyber attack and the incident response. It will also recommend measures to safeguard public sector IT systems containing large databases of personal data, including those in the public healthcare clusters, against similar cyber attacks. The COI will submit its report by the 31st of December 2018. The chairman and members of the committee have the legal, technical, and operational expertise to conduct a thorough and rigorous inquiry. The chairman, Mr. Richard Magnus, was formerly the senior district judge, and he has chaired 2 other COIs before. Mr. Lee Fook San is the former president of ST Electronics and currently executive chairman of Quan World, a cybersecurity company. Mr. T.K. Udairam was formerly CEO of Changi General Hospital, and he has decades of experience in healthcare administration. Ms. Cham Hui Fong is a former nominated member of parliament and Assistant Secretary General at the National Trade Union Congress. The COI has already started its work. The committee has had preparatory meetings and will soon hold its first pre-inquiry conference. AGC will lead evidence, and CSA will lead a team to conduct the investigations. After receiving CSA's investigation report, the COI will conduct the inquiry hearings. As some aspects of the inquiry have security implications, the COI will decide which part of its hearings can be held in public. Some members have asked whether the SingHealth cyber attack could have been prevented and what are the lessons learned. As the COI will be addressing these issues, I seek members' understanding to allow the committee to conduct a thorough investigation and to complete its work without preempting its findings. Meanwhile, the government has taken additional measures to strengthen our cybersecurity defenses. CSA's forensic investigations team has analyzed the compromised computers and extracted indicators of compromise. These are pieces of forensic data used to identify malicious activity on a network. CSA then instructed owners and regulators of CII to scan for these indicators and advised on possible measures to mitigate a similar incident. CSA has also instructed CII sectors to strengthen the security around their network connectivity gateways. In addition, the Cybersecurity Act passed by this House in February this year gives the government additional levers to strengthen the protection of CII against cyber attacks and to respond to national cybersecurity threats and incidents. CSA is currently implementing the provisions of the Act and will designate all CII by the end of 2018. Notwithstanding these measures, we must recognize that a balance must be struck between cybersecurity on the one hand and operational efficiency and service quality on the other. And this is a dynamic balance, one that will change as the threat landscape evolves. CSA will direct CII owners on the essential security measures they must adopt to meet a required standard. Beyond this, CSA will also render its professional advice on what CII system owners could do to further strengthen their defenses. Ultimately, owners and regulators of CII are responsible for ensuring the security and uninterrupted operations of the essential services they provide. The government had taken the added precaution of calling for a pause in the introduction of new ICT systems, although there was no evidence that government ICT systems had been compromised in this cyber attack. The Smart Nation and Digital Government Group, SNDGG, was directed to review the cybersecurity measures of all existing and upcoming government systems. SNDGG has completed its review and will implement additional security safeguards where necessary. The pause on new systems was lifted on the 3rd of August, just Friday last week. Cybersecurity is the foundation of our smart nation and digital government drive. And the government is resolute in its commitment to strengthen our cyber defense, as well as our detection and response capabilities in the face of the evolving cybersecurity threat.